Welcome back to my video. Have you ever met someone who plays the devil's advocate? Someone who mostly thrives in chaos? Someone who questions every rule and turns every norm into a debate? Well, meet the ENTPs, the intellectual adventurers who fear more predictability and stability than the unknown. Let's find out who are extroverted, intuition, thinking, and perceiving personality types. This video is based on Myers-Briggs personality types, David Kelsey's temperament theory, Linda Barron's temperament and interaction styles, and John Beeb's 8-function model. ENTP's interaction style is initiating, which means they would rather initiate a process, a discussion, conversation, than kind of being in the background. They are also informing, which means they want to inform people. They want to motivate people internally to do actions. They want to inspire people, seek input and conversations, evoke intellectual discussions with people. Extroverted intuition leading function, brainstorming, possibilities. One character of ENTPs is their brainstorming capabilities. Their brainstorming is expansive in nature. They see things from different perspectives. They innovate with creativity. They want to keep options open for the what-if scenarios. This is why finishing things might be harder than starting them. Freedom is often important for them. They don't want to be stuck in one place, but rather have options open. They really care about what people want. And they're really usually naturally good at influencing other people's opinions and values. Introverted thinking, supporting function. This is what really sparks ENTP for wanting to have intellectual discussions. They question their own and other people's logic with a kind of parenting attitude. They have extremely good problem-solving capabilities because combined with their leading extroverted intuition, they can use creativity and sharp logic to find out solutions. This function is why ENTPs care about the truth. They are extremely critical of what is truthful and they want to seek for the truth. It's kind of almost like they are principled, almost like truth is like a principle for them. Something to recognize is that often people have principles, but ENTP's principles are backed up or reasoned with purely logic. ENTP's third function, their relief or child function, is extroverted feeling. ENTPs want other people to feel valued and to feel good about themselves. I think it's a really interesting trait. They kind of naturally make people feel good around them. Of course, this is a childish function, which means it can be extremely optimistic or extremely pessimistic what other people feel, and sometimes is not really deep. It's not like a deep understanding of emotions. ENTPs might find themselves in a conflict with this because ENTPs might find people stupid, boring, they're seeking for some kind of stimulation usually. Extroverted feeling child combined with extroverted intuition leading function, this combination can make ENTPs real chameleons because they can really step into someone else's shoes, take someone's identity as their own. They can reflect or portray other people's identities, other people's feelings, and innovate with creativity, different kinds of roles. I think ENTPs are, for example, great actors because their introverted feeling deceiving function kind of gives them a blind spot of who they are themselves. What do they stand for? What do they like? Since ENTPs are good at reflecting characters and other people, this can also make ENTPs good manipulators because they can kind of reason with their logic and make people believe things that they might not even believe in themselves. So, due to their third function, ENTPs ask themselves, do people like me? Do people value me? ENTP's aspirational and inferior function is introverted sensing. ENTPs thrive in chaos. They might really struggle with stability and consistency. Predictability is so boring. They can really aspire with this function because when they create sustainability, create structured environment, their ideas, innovation, and creativity can truly flourish. ENTPs might get aspired by this function, or they might feel like this function is an inferior function for them. It's something they are a bit scared of, something that worries them, something that makes them feel really uncomfortable. Past memory, things that they have experienced, things that they are experiencing, concrete small details. They might all worry or frustrate ENTPs. What are the advantages of being an ENTP? ENTPs are the masters of flexibility and adaptability. They are usually pretty open-minded for everything. They are intellectual acrobats who will challenge your thinking, but who wants to be challenged also. ENTPs are big picture oriented, which means that they might easily neglect or disrespect small concrete details. Getting enough feedback is one of the best methods for ENTPs to grow and mature. What are the challenges that ENTPs might face? Well, long-term desires. Since ENTPs want to keep options open, it might be hard to figure out what ENTP in the long term wants for him or herself. Knowing a clear path towards future, towards a desire, and acting towards that path might be difficult. ENTPs might really struggle also to accept people's thinking. Naturally, ENTPs think other people's thinking is a bit inferior, a bit stupid, and they can be really naturally inclined to think that they are somehow smarter or more intelligent than other people. They criticize the mainstream and societal thinking. They also are not bothered with status. Introverted feeling deceiving. What do I value? Who am I? What do I live for? What do I even care about in this world? They do not know what they value. They don't know how to value themselves. Usually, ENTP's inner self-worth is built upon based on how useful they think they are to others, or how much other people value or appreciate them collectively. ENTPs also have extroverted sensing demon function. ENTPs do not understand what other people are experiencing around them. ENTPs do not understand what it means to look like someone high value, give someone a really good experience, physical experience with how you look, how you smell, all these kind of things. ENTPs have no idea. They have kind of low awareness of what's happening in their surroundings. I've seen successful ENTPs dress up almost like homeless people, and if you're not an ENTP, it might be hard to understand. But once you realize they're ENTPs, it all makes sense. ENTPs also are comfortable in chaos. They might fear of their options being removed. How do I even balance the mundane, the boring with the abstract and stimulating? Although it's tricky, I do think mature ENTPs can really be excellent using structure to achieve concrete things with their creativity and innovativeness. This was a short overall of who are ENTPs. Would you want to see some real life or examples of ENTPs? I would love to share that with you. Just comment below what you want to see next. Thanks for watching.